Ayurvedic doctor with wide experience of 10 years in Ayurveda. He practiced the full range of Ayurveda, including Panchakarma therapy. He started his career in Ayurveda hospital in Bangalore, then moved to Kerala for learning Nadi Pariksha for 1 year. Soon after that, he started his own Ayurvedic hospital in Mangalore with facilities of outpatient department, inpatient, and treatment facilities. So in short, I took this privilege to introduce today's speaker, Dr. Keshavraj. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, JC Nitin Shetty, for giving this lovely introduction of our today's speaker. Over to you, Doctor. We are eagerly waiting to hear from you for this webinar. Welcome to our webinar persona program. Welcome to you, sir.
Thank you. Good morning to all. It's my great pleasure to be a part of a persona this webinar or web series, which will be benefited to a lot of people. I personally thank to all JC members, my friends there, and I know a lot of people there, and I think we are did a program also in Padua High School. It was a great thing, Thanks for that encouragement of Ayurveda. It's a great thing that we have to learn a lot of things in Ayurveda, because Ayurveda is not a mere medicines. As you all know, Ayurveda is not simple medical history or medicines which provides the medicines to the patients. No, that's not right. Then what's meant by Ayurveda? What we can do in Ayurveda? As today's topic is know more about Ayurveda. So I will briefly introduce into Ayurvedic world what is meant by Ayurveda, because generally people knows Ayurveda means massage, or the people knows massage is nothing but it's only in Ayurveda, or Ayurveda is Ayurvedic hospitals or Ayurvedic massage centers. They call it is Ayurveda, but that is not right. So Ayurveda is something beyond everything, because Ayurveda is nothing but the life science. So Ayurveda explains from conception to death. I think you all understood what is meant by conception to death. So nothing but when in mother's womb to what and all things we have to do on the 9-month time and delivery, then growth of the baby, and then normal routines, lifestyle. Then from there to in his lifetime what he has to do, and not only that, the dinacharya, what we call, nothing but what we have to do in the daytime, what we have to do in the night time, according to the seasonal changes, what we have to do. This all explains about the Ayurveda. So I will come with some. Give me 1 minute time. I'll just. I took some slides which will be which I can explain easily to you. Ayurveda is nothing but Ayu is the life, and Veda is nothing but the science. So this is a brief thing, but Ayurveda explains about, there is a shloka called Hitahitam Sukam Dukkam Ayustasya Hitahitam Manam Chatacha Yatroktam Ayurvedam Sa Uchyate. That is the shloka says. I will explain what is meant by that. Hita is nothing but which is good for us, and which is bad for us. That is called ahita. And which is sukha to us, and which is dukkha, or which is giving happiness to us, which is giving, brief, if I can say it, good and bad things, or happiness and bad things, or bright and dark. That is nothing but the which explains, or that is which calculates, or which explains in the life. That is nothing but the Ayurveda. So Ayurveda, I think you all know the WHO meaning of health, where they were not explained about the spiritual well-being of a person, but Ayurveda explained about a health is a state of physical, mental, social, and spiritual well-being. Ayurveda clearly explains that. The shloka comes like this: Samadosha samadnischa samadatu malakriyaha. I think you all know that Ayurveda is basically into dosha, dhatu, and mala. So you may be having a doubt, what is meant by dosha? So Ayurveda says that our body is made up of vata, pitta, and kapha. Nothing but I can explain you. Vata is not the just the gaseous thing. That is wrong. Whole thing about the nervous system, our functions of the body, normal routines of the body, normal excretion, eating methods, or gulping method. These are all comes under the vata. And our brain, master system. See, just imagine now. I'm talking here, so you can listen it, you can analyze it, you can understand it. What works here, how it is happens. It's only the nervous system or the brain is the master part of that. So Ayurveda explains about vata, samadosha. That is not all the dosha should be equal. Vata, pitta, and kapha. So kapha is not simple, the phlegm. That is wrong. Ayurveda says that which holds or that which binds, that is not what the kapha. So anything which holds, like I can explain you, my hair is the fixed into head, so that's nothing but kapha. Or my joints are fixed, that is nothing but kapha. And I have my watery things in the body, that is nothing but kapha. Okay, and pitta is nothing but anything which is having a fire. I can explain you. The body has digestive system. You all know that digestive system is there, and I was explained about 13 varieties of fires or agni, digestive system, and we say sapta dhatu agni, where we can compare it to molecular or cellular digestion or molecular level digestions, where if you have some food, it will digest and it will absorb and it will make to either bones or muscle strengthening, or skin coloration changes. See, it is all digestion system, the metabolic digestion. That is nothing but the dhatus. So samadosha, agni. I was explaining about the agni, where first is jataragni, digestion in the stomach. Next is the sapta dhatu rasa, rakta, mamsa, meda, asti, majja, and shukra. That we can understand as the sapta dhatu. Here sapta dhatu are nothing but, you can understand as can you hear me? Is it audible? Yes. Okay. Thank you. So sapta dhatu I can explain you like it is even the cellular layers. I think you all know that allopathic. I don't want to. I'm not condemning any sciences here, but why Ayurveda is above all? That I can prove it. Why Ayurveda is above everything? Why Ayurveda is above all our understanding? Because still, I am also a learner in Ayurveda. I also not in a big, scientist in Ayurveda. I'm not telling that. Ayurveda is because every day we have to learn a lot of things. Here, I was explaining that 7 layers of or 7 dhatus, where we can understand only 2 layers of skin, which is explained in other sciences, where Ayurveda explained that saptadhara kala, 7 layers in skin. Okay, like that 7 dhatus. Sapta dhatus also explained in Ayurveda. And present day time, the immune system, which was explained in Ayurveda, called Vadikshamatva. Okay, so I was explaining with Agni. So here Jataragni, Sapta Dhatu, and comes once again Panchabhutagni. We say we breathe. Prithvi, Akasha, Teja, Vayu, Aap. These are the 5 elements. These are also important to digestion system or absorption system. So we say Samadosha, Samagnischa. Agni I explained you. Samadhatu, Dhatus also explained you. Samadosha, Samagnischa, Samadhatu, Malakriyaha. Mala is nothing but the waste product or excretion in the body. So if a person is not excretion is not proper, if just imagine a patient is not having, a person is not having his motion, bowel movements are not clear for 1 day, 2 days, he will be suffered a lot, because he will have that mental irritation. So that is also very important. If the sweat is not increased sweat, patient will be having irritation or the smell of the body. So that says that Samadosha, Samagnischa, Samadhatu, Malakriyaha. Next line is very important. Prasanna Atma Indriyaha Swastha Itya, Prasanna Atma Indriya Manaha Swastha Itya Vidiyate. That is nothing but the health. Prasanna or happiness or well-being or the calmness. Prasannata, I cannot put into a coin term. Prasannata is nothing but uh, uh, calmness of mind, I can say that. Nobody is there in the world now. Everybody is worried for the COVID now. So everybody is having a disease. Everybody is fearing, fear factors. We are all having a fear factors inside our mind. That's called, we don't have a prasannata is mind. So prasannata of Atma or soul, we can so understand soul. Atma, Indriya and Manas. That is nothing but the health in Ayurveda. So which is explained in long years back. We don't know when the exact. We can all calculate 5,000 years back Ayurveda came, or we can understand all those things. But still, I'm telling this word, this explanation of health, which is explained in Ayurveda, is socially and is unanimously accepted. Okay, so I think you understood what is meant by health. Next is so very important is that balanced, as I explained to you, balanced doshas, the biological elements, balanced dhatus, the tissues, and balanced Agni. I told you the metabolic fire, Agni 7 types, and waste production. So happiness or calmness, I told you calmness, Manas, Indriya, and Atma, that is nothing but the health. So here you can understand Ayurveda is a divine system of medicine. See, I don't want to just call it as a divine system. It is a universally accepted system, because I will come to later why it is universally accepted. Why is I can call it is because science should be universally accepted. It should not change anywhere. Like that, Ayurveda is accepted. So you can see it's 5,000 years, 5,000 BC before 5,000 BC, 5,000 to 4,000 BC, Ayurveda came, and Ayurveda came from Vedas. As I told, Ayurveda, it came basically from Vedas. We understand Rigveda refers to the cosmology known as the Sankhya Shastra, based on Ayurveda and Yoga. And in Atharva Veda, actually Atharva Veda contains around 73 to 75 shlokas. But other than that, lot of Ayurvedic explanations, Ayurvedic formulations, you can understand in Atharva Veda also. So here the founder is called as Brahma. Brahma Pitamaha is the founder of Ayurveda. And from there to Brahma to Daksha Pradapati, Ashwini Kumaras. Ashwini Kumaras are the goddesses of Ayurveda, what we understand. From Indra it came, and from there to Indra to Punarvasa Atreya. Then Atreya had his Shishyas. Punarvasa Atreya it came. From there his successors came into written a lot of books that I'll explain later. So why Ayurveda comes to earth? That is very important, because we live against the nature. We started to live against the nature. We started to eat against nature. Now that is what happening in present era. Like you all know, we are started to go against the nature system. We are all started to go against the law of nature. Okay. So then it's all meeting Himalayas. It's all the story of Ayurveda came, the history of Ayurveda. And there are two systems, as I told, in Ayurveda is there. We understand is Atreya system and Dhanvantari system, or the medicines and the surgery. I think you all know that still there is an understanding of father of surgery is Sushruta Maharshi. Still the other sciences also accept as father of surgery is Sushruta. Why Sushruta? Sushruta is a sage where he did the plastic surgery, replaced the nose, did the as I explained you, understand the 7 layers of the skin. We say Saptadhara Kala in Ayurveda, 7 layers. You just imagine the time when there was no microscope, there was no microscope, or there was no any so-called scientific or research methods, or so-called scientific materials. Still, Sushruta did the surgery, and he did the cadaver dissections. He explained how to do the cadaver dissections, or the dead body dissection, the common, if I can say, the dissection of the body, and he understood the nerves, he understood the materials to do that. He explains about the materials for the surgery. He says at last, Hastameva Pradhana Yantram. He says that hand is the main instrument to do the surgery. Still, the other sciences explains that still in their books, they explains the hand, the work in the hand is very important. And the instruments, he explained a lot of instruments in Ayurveda about to do the surgery, like Kakamuka, like the face of a crow. You just see chittal forceps, the forceps, artery forceps, all the modern instruments, these are all based on Sushruta's thoughts. These are all based on Sushruta's ideas or his returns. They manipulate. I don't want to call it as a manipulation or whatever it is, but they took the knowledge from them. So that's why still they believe Sushruta is the father of surgery. Where it comes to the Atreya Mata, or he more into treatments, medicines, preparation, lifestyle. So these are all two main schools of Ayurveda. And next is, you all know that very important three main books we have. We call Brihatrayis, three main books in Ayurveda. They call Charaka Samhita, and second is Sushruta Samhita, third is Ashtanga Hridaya. Here, Charaka is not the. Now let us come for one by one books. Charaka is nothing but, there are multiple understanding about Charaka. We say Charaka may be a group of sages or group of doctors or group of saints who written the books, because Agnivesha Krite Tantre Charakastu Pratisamskrite. That is what the shloka says in Ayurveda. Nothing but Agnivesha, he was the Rishi, written the book, where Charaka rewritten it, or Charaka written once again, called Charaka Samhita. So Agnivesha is written the book from Punarvasa Atreya. He written the book from Punarvasa Atreya had around Agniveshascha Bailascha Jatukarna Parashara. That is a shloka. Nothing but Agnivesha, Punarvasa Atreya had around 6 students, where Agnivesha was the topper, or Agnivesha was the very highly knowledgeable person. So Agnivesha written Ayurveda. From there, others sages written the books, where Charaka Samhita or Charaka rewritten the book of Agnivesha. So Charaka Samhita contains Nidhanasthana, Sutrasthana. I'm sorry, because Sutrasthana should come first. I will explain why later. Sutrasthana, Nidhanasthana, Chikitsasthana, then Indriya, Sharira, and Kalpa. So these are all books. In between, there are a lot of other explanations also. Okay. Next is the Sushruta Samhita. Sushruta is mainly explains about, as I told you, treatments of surgeries. So he is main into surgical methods. And Ashtanga is once again we are having understanding that Ashtanga Hridaya is from the south area, because most of the understanding in this Ashtanga Hridaya is we can see in southern part of India. Okay. And as I told you, the basic principles of Ayurveda, the basic understanding of Ayurveda, Panchamahabhutas, or the 5 basic elements, and doshas. I explained you doshas, tridosha Siddhanta we call, or Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Once again, each dosha is having 5 different doshas. Like if I explain, Vata is having 5 varieties of Vata: Prana, Apana, Vyana, Udana, Samana. So 5 main doshas are explained once again. And dhatus I explained, Saptadhatus, Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Medasti, Majja, Shukra, Malas, the waste product, Agni. There are 13 varieties of Agnis explained in Ayurveda. Panchamahabhutas are nothing but Akasha, Vayu, Teja, Jala, and Prithvi. Doshas I explained you, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Dhatus I explained you, Rasa, Rakta, Mamsa, Medasti, Majja, Shukra. Malas, the Purisha, Mutra, and Sweda. Agni, Jataragni, Dhatwagni, and Bhutagni. 13 varieties. Prakriti. Here, Prakriti is nothing but. Now everybody understand what is meant by Nadi Pariksha, what is meant by Nadi Chikitsa. Here, we can understand a patient's Vikriti than the Prakriti. Prakriti is nothing but the normal constitution. A person will go to a doctor only after getting a disease or only having some problem. So then we can understand by doing Nadi Pariksha, we can understand his Vikriti condition than the Prakriti. Okay. The Prakriti is nothing but This is based on the permutation and combination of 3 doshas. 7 types of constitution can be formed, like Vata, Pitta and Kapha, Vata, Pitta, Vata, Kaphajanya, Pitta, Kaphajanya, and Samaprakriti. These are all, every person will be having either one of these. Either the person will be having Vata Prakriti or Pitta Prakriti, Kapha Prakriti, Vata Pitta, Vata Kapha, Pitta Kapha, or Samaprakriti. Okay, this is normal constitution of the person. Now, I will just briefly go through the what is meant by Vata Prakriti and what is meant by Pitta Prakriti, can be how we can understand it better. If a Vata Prakriti person, he will be lean, the body frame will be lean and thin, body weight will be generally low, skin will be dry, because the lakshanas of Vata are Ruksha and Khara, Shita, Shavavarna, blackish discoloration, dry color, a roughish skin will be rough. So hair will be dry, rough, brittle. So these are all some symptoms or some understandings of the Vata Prakriti. And teeth will be irregular, protruded, crooked. These are all understanding how we have to see a Vata Prakriti, Vata Janya Prakriti to understand that. Okay, eyes will be small, dull, and attractive brown, black iris. So joints will be bony marking, we can see. And Pitta Prakriti will be moderate, body will be weight will be moderate, and skin will be soft, oily, warm, fair, yellowish, red. That's Pitta Prakriti understanding. Skin will be soft, oily skin, and early graying, you can see. That's because Pitta is Ushna Guna, we can understand in Ayurveda. According to Ayurveda, Pitta is having Ushna Guna. Pitta is not the bile juice, or Pitta is not the just the gastric secretion. That is wrong. Teeth will be regular, moderate, soft gums, yellowish discoloration because of the Pitta. Because Pitta is color is yellow. That's why. Eyes will be medium, sharp, penetrating, green, gray, yellowish, and joints will be just visible. And Kapha Prakriti, you all say very body frame will be large and thick, overweight, obese. Obesity is mainly Kapha Pradhana Vikriti, we are understanding. In Vikriti, it is Kaphajanya Medo Vikriti, we understand for the obesity. So in normal Kapha Prakriti, it is large, thick, body weight will be overweight, skin will be thick, oily, cool, and white, and hair will be thick, oily, and teeth will be regular, strong, white, healthy, eyes will be big and blue, thick eyelashes, joints will be bony marking and may not be seen as he is obese. Okay, now let us see some treatment factors in Ayurveda. You all know that I will stop the sharing because I want to just brief introduction about the Ayurvedic Panchakarmas. See, what is happening is like everybody saying that Ayurveda is nothing but massage. That's what I explained you initially. That is wrong. And everybody knows, sir, I need a Panchakarma. Patients or they come to me asking, sir, I need a Panchakarma. Then ask them, what do you expect? Sir, massage. Ayurveda Panchakarma is not nothing but massage. It's not true. It is not right. Because then what is meant by Panchakarma? Let us just go through the Panchakarma details. See, Ayurveda basically explains, as I told, it is not the treatment. It is all about the lifestyle. So what we have to, I will come to the Panchakarma a little later. I will finish the lifestyle parts because that's very important to understand the Panchakarma. Here what is happening is, Ayurveda explains about the Dinacharya, nothing but our day-to-day routines or our day-to-day lifestyle and seasonal changes. We have 6 Rutus which is explained in Ayurveda. Shishira, Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha, Sharad, Hemanta. We just finished the Varsha Rutu now. Sharad Rutu is started. According to Ayurvedic understanding, Sharad Rutu is started. Now, this is the time where we will get more into Pitta Vikriti. Because of the digestion system, the Pitta Vikriti will be very, very much high. this is the Varsha Rutu is finished on August 15th. 16th it's finished, and Sharad Rutu is started. So Ayurvedic understanding as here is like Dinacharya is very important. What is meant by Dinacharya? When we have to wake up, when we have to sleep, and sleep after that, what is our lifestyle, what is our food in between, how much water, how much your sleep, it all comes under the Dinacharya. My dear friends, I think you all know that what is meant by Dina and Ratri. Dina is nothing but sunrise to sunset. Sunset to sunrise is the Ratri. Now just think, how is our lifestyle? We are all doing a biggest mistake. Day routines we are doing in the night. Like Ayurveda explains that before sunset you have to finish your dinner, or before sunset you have to finish your food. After sunset you should not take anything, or as a food you should not take. But where you are following it? Our day should start at Brahmi Muhurta, which is explained according to Ayurveda. Now, Brahmi Muhurta is nothing but Ayurveda says that last yama of Ratri. That's another last part of one yama is nothing but 3 hours. The last yama of Ratri is nothing but morning 3 o'clock, morning 6 o'clock. Now our morning start after only sunrise, and our morning breakfast at brunch, maybe at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. As it's a Sunday, I think most of us, I think we are doing that. We will doing our breakfast very late. It's Sunday, so it's a holiday for us, so we can do it. That is the wrong thing what we are doing. We are adjusting with our lifestyle, but we are not ready to adjust, or we are not ready to accept the diseases because of that. We are getting the diseases because of our lifestyle. Now we are getting lot of cancer cases. Why? Lot of cancer cases. 18, 20, 25 years positive cancer case patients we are seeing. Just imagine your day starts with a plastic and your day ends with a plastic. Your brushing, plastic. Your water bottle, plastic. And plates, plastic. We keep the containers in the fridge, plastic. We are taking that, heating in the oven, in the plastic. Just imagine what and all mistakes we are doing in the lifestyle. What and all mistakes we are doing it. If we can avoid it, surely we can reduce the number of cases of diseases. We cannot stop it, because Ayurveda says that human, or the mythology says that we born with the disease only. Our birth itself is a disease, and the end is nothing but moksha. But at least we can reduce the diseases by our changing our lifestyles. So I was explaining about the Brahmi Muhurta, like last yama of night, 3 to 6 o'clock, we should wake up. For that, we have to finish. What time you have to finish our dinner? If you take dinner at 12 o'clock or night 11 o'clock, and you cannot wake up in the morning 6 o'clock, because digestion will not be clear. So at least before sunset, or it's okay. Practically, you may think like, doctor, you are telling, but practically, is it possible? I can understand. A lot of people are working. We cannot finish our dinner by 6 or 6:30. But our wrong concept with the food is nothing but this much of rice, this much of sambar, this much of fish curry, this much of vegetable. That is our dinner, or that is our food. Why we cannot change our understanding of food? Food is not, only rice. Lot of things that nature is giving to us. I think you may not be knowing our near place Pilikula. I think everybody knows that Pilikula. There is a botanical garden is there. I was wondered. One of my Mr. friend Vidya Kumar Shetty shown me around 30 varieties of wild fruits, edible fruits. 30 variety wild edible fruits. We only fruits knows means apple, papaya, pomegranate. Only this is a fruit. No. We should teach our next generation about the wild variety fruits, edible fruits, because we are completely changed our lifestyles into these modern unripened fruits ripened by putting carbon. Okay. So I am deviating from the subject. So I'll come back to subject once again. So here I was explaining about the Brahmi Muhurta. So let us try to wake up by morning 6:30. Let us finish our morning, the Pratakala we say, Shauchadi Karma. Shauchadi Karma. Shaucha is nothing but not for the just for the cleaning of bowel. Internally and externally, both Shaucha should be done. Internally and externally. Cleaning of the body and, inside and outside. Even inside, the manas also understand. Manas also should be cleared or should be cleaned. So Ayurveda shloka says that Brahmi Muhurte Uttishte Jirna Jirna Nirupayet. Nothing but Jirna and Ajirna should be understood. But how to do that? If you wake up by morning 6, if you get the belching of yesterday's night food, that is not digested for you. You should get the clear belching that says that Udgara Shuddhi. Shuddha Udgara we should get. For that, you have to at least give 8 hours gap to get the clear belchings. So you should food will be finished by at least say 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Finish your dinner. So you can sleep by at least 9:30 or 10 o'clock. You sleep. Obviously 6 you can wake up. And Brahmi Muhurte Uttishte Jirna Jirna Nirupayet. And then what we have to do? Shauchadi Karmaha. We say brushing. Now everybody knows that. Nimma toothpaste nalli uppide, nimma toothpaste nalli lemon ide. TV people are saying that. It's a clear mockery of Ayurveda. I condemn that because now you may be getting shocked. Immunity bread, immunity ice cream. It's all government should take action against that. How immunity improvement? Ayurvedic bread, Ayurveda bread, Ayurveda ice cream. How they can do that? Ayurveda never explained about it. So that is all wrong. So Ayurvedic toothpaste, you make it, but keep the Ayurvedic, the basic lines. No, they are not following it. So use some, salt. Once again, salt here, we are using the powdered salt. That's not right. We should use the Saindava Lavana, rock salt. Just imagine, when we are small, we used to use the rock salt. Nobody had a history of thyroid. Now iodinized salt came. Lot of different varieties salt are coming. Still thyroid cases are increasing. Why? They used to have normal salt from the shop, the Kallupu. At least Saindavalam they used to take, but that's also not happening now. But in the name of organic or in the name of these Ayurvedic products, there are a lot of business also going on, which is not right. So brush your teeth, at least use Triphala Churna, Triphala Masi. You can get in the shop, Triphala Churna. But I'm telling once again, go to any doctor. It's not for me, I'm telling. Go to any Ayurvedic doctor, understand your Prakriti, take your history, ask them to write and give what you can do, change your lifestyle, how we can change your lifestyle. So take some salt, take some Triphala Masi, use every day. So your teeth problems will be controlled. Your gum problems will be controlled. So Ayurveda says that Shaucha Karma, brushing. And then we say Kavala Gandusha. Ayurveda explained about Kavala Gandusha. Nothing but gargling. So you just see now in this present time, COVID time, they are telling, the Westerners are telling that do gargling, do nasal drops. They are telling that. So Ayurveda explained these things long back. Put some nasal drops, ghee, purest form of ghee, put into nasal drops, which will be controlling lot of, the dust or controlling lot of organisms which is going through the nose. We are not ready to understand. If foreigners or Westerners coming and saying us to eat gobar, we are ready to eat gobar. If Ayurvedic people, doctors like us, if we say, do some nasya, say, no, not possible. We don't have a time. So Ayurveda explained about Dantadhavana Vidhi, like use Trifalamasi, Saindavalavana, okay, do some nasal drops with the purest form of Tilataila or ghee. Once again, I'm telling purest form of Tilataila. Tilataila, because Ayurveda says that Naso hi Shiroso Dwaram. Nasa is the dwara for the root for the head or the brain or the shiras. If you put the nasal drops, lot of diseases can be cured or diseases can be controlled. Do Kavala Gandusha, goggling with the Trifala, Kashaya, Trifala, Churna. Take some Trifala Churna, put in the boiling water, mix it, do some gargling, keep the Trifala Kashaya in the mouth for some time. Do fill the mouth and keep it for 10 minutes and throw it off. If you do this, lot of our digestive system diseases can be controlled, because you all know that digestion starts from mouth, right? Digestion starts from mouth. Ayurveda emphasizes very important thing that digestion, if the digestion system is all right, lot of things can be controlled, lot of diseases can be controlled, because Ayurveda says that sarve roga api mandagno. Sarva roga is because of mandagni. Agni, I explained you around 13 varieties. So if we can control, change our lifestyle by doing this, early wake up, have early dinner, then skipping of breakfast, a lot of people are doing. Please don't do it. Recent study says that skipping of breakfast can cause the early degeneration of brain, Alzheimer's, these kind of diseases can be seen. So don't skip your breakfast. And what is meant by breakfast? See, breakfast when we have to do. Some people 7:30, some people 9 o'clock, some people 10 o'clock, but fix your timings. Once you wake up, if you wake by 6 o'clock, within 1 hour or 2 hours, you have to finish your breakfast. I'll give very simple things. After wake up, if you drink every day, ash gourd juice, kumbalakai, normal kumbalakai juice, if you drink every day, lot of liver diseases can be controlled. Kumbalakai we can get it lot of in our surroundings. Sorekai we can get it. If you drink lot of every day 1 glass, just remove the skin, take the pulp, put in a mixie, grind it and drink. If you do that, lot of liver diseases, digestive system diseases, gastric diseases, gastritis or any stomach related issues can be controlled. We are not ready to do it because it's not tasty. And you are going to doctors, putting money to doctors. You know, any medicines, sir. Please don't take any medicines. Let us maintain our lifestyle. Okay, so you can have some kumbalakai juice or jeera water. Ayurveda says Ashta Anjali. Anjali is nothing but every person is this one, two hand is one Anjali. 8 times drink water. Normal lukewarm water you can drink, or some 600 ml or half liter of water every day morning if you drink. That's good for health. That's after your Shaucha Karma, then your breakfast. Our problem is like breakfast is nothing but rice. Palav, chitranna, puliyogare. This is our breakfast. It's not our, we are all white collar job people. Almost everybody I'm telling, white collar job people. Sitting for a long time. Ayurveda says sitting for a long time can cause prameha, atyasana. Like, the shloka says that, I forgot the shloka, but it says that sitting for a long time and not doing any work, that can cause the prameha. So what I'm telling, like, do some exercise in the morning, before breakfast, drink water, drink cold kumbalakai juice, okay, ash gourd juice, and exercise. After that, breakfast. Breakfast should be light. Okay, then you may be asking, sir, in our ancient time, they used to take previous day rice and curd. Yes, that is because they used to work in the fields, they used to work in the paddy fields, with a lot of their physical work was there. We are not doing it. We don't need so much of carbohydrate in the morning. Okay, So then afternoon lunch, people are not fixing their timings for the lunch. They're all doing lunch by 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, which is not right. Fix your timings of lunch and dinner. We are not having dinner, as I told you, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the night. Let us change that timings. So dinacharya, if we follow the dinacharya according to Ayurveda, we can control the diseases a lot. And now I will come to the Panchakarma. Panchakarmas are nothing but 5 main treatments in Ayurveda. They are okay. Panchakarma is nothing but 5 main treatments in Ayurveda which cleans the body or cleans the not only body, Sharira, Indriya and Manas, which be cleaned by doing Panchakarma. So Panchakarmas are main. Vamana, removing the disease causing factors by vomiting. Virechana, by doing removing from the loose motion or the purgation. Third thing is the basti, nothing but medicated enema. Please don't mistake it for soap water enema. No, this is medicated enema in Ayurveda called basti karma. Nasya karma, as I told, nasal drops and raktamokshana, bloodletting. These are pancha shodhanas or pancha karmas in Ayurveda. Okay, and then what is meant by aims of Ayurveda? This is very interesting because Ayurveda is not just the treatment, as I told you. Swastasya swastha rakshanam aturasya vikara prashamanam. That is the aim of Ayurveda. Nothing but I will explain this. Swastasya swastha rakshana. What is meant by swastasya swastha rakshana? Ayurveda never told first about the treatments. Maintaining of the health of a normal well-being, nothing but before getting a disease, if you do any panchakarmas every year, like Sharadrutu, if you do Virechana, Vasantarutu, Vamana, Varsharutu, Basti, if you do that, you will not get any disease. That is nothing but swastasya swasthya rakshanam. Nothing but to maintain the health of a healthy being. Aturasya vikara prashamanam. Second comes the atura or diseased person or any rogagrasta or vyadigrasta person. Aturasya vikara prashamanam. Treating for that disease. That is the main aim of Ayurveda. Not the treatments, not the medicines, not the panchakarma. Please don't understand Ayurveda is nothing but just the treatment. So, swastasya swastha rakshanam, aturasya vikara prashamanam, if you do, lot of things can be controlled in the world. I will come to the present time. Why I initially told science should be universally validated or it should not change. Now, just imagine about the one example with the COVID. What is happening in the COVID is, initially they told fever is the main symptom, cough is the main symptom. Later they came headache, nasal, smell loss is the next symptom. It is changing day by day it's changing COVID symptoms. Is it possible if it is purely science oriented? It is not. I'm not condemning any other systems, but I'm sure that another few months later, even the nasal and throat swab tests also will be saying that it is not correct. This government will, WHO will say that something else will come, and they're telling they're searching for vaccine because this fever not required any medicines here. How the vaccine will they are searching? You may be knowing in the world, people got discharged without any medicines, or people got cured without any medicines, or people are got cured without any measure of any medicated things. Recently, I think you all maybe heard about Thyrocare. They told that more than 18 crores people got coronavirus and went as they did the antibody tests. Nothing but it is a simple flu. Initially, they told it's a simple flu, then they told SARS flu, then COVID, nothing but coronavirus, like COVID-19. They name it as COVID-19, coronavirus disease, COVID-19, because it looks like a crown. So they named it as a corona or COVID. Every day the things are changing, but Ayurveda is universally told jwara. It is jwara. Jwara time they will be having a shirashula. Ayurveda told, I will quote some of the shlokas. Some of shlokas. See, according to Charaka, he says that Arochaka Gatrasada Vaivarnyam Angamaladishu. According to Sushruta says, according to Charaka, Gauravaha Shirasa Shula Vibhaddeshti Indriyeshu cha. Nothing but Gaurava, Shirasa Shula in Jwara. Nothing but same corona which is they are explaining now. And if they say that what is happening, like Jwara is not there, only headache is there. But Ayurveda says that Jwara Muktasya Yasyapi Shiroruk Naiva Muchyate. Headache, if is not gone, Jwara is not gone. Avimuktaha Savijneya Jwaraha Punarapaiti Tat. There is a possibility of getting Jwara once again if the headache is there and taste loss is there. See, he says that Shirosau Gauravam Glani Nati Shraddha cha Bojane. This is smell loss and no taste for eating food. It is explained in Ayurveda. Shirosau Gauravam, headache, Glani, moody, Nati Shraddha cha Bojane, eating, no interest to eat the food. Madhurya Matavam Vairasyam, Tiktatvam Matava Punaha, Tiktatva, mouth, they are getting bitterness. So, if there is no temperature, if these symptoms are there, nothing but Jwara only. These allopathic or the other sciences, the modern sciences, they are telling now, changing every day. They are telling now, different symptoms. Ayurveda explained about Trivida Chikitsas or Trivida Pariksha of patient. We have to do Prashna Pariksha, Parshana and Darshana Pariksha. Prashna is very important. Understanding the patient is very important. Each patient is different. Here we are understanding the patient. We are treating for Rogi Chikitsa. Roga Chikitsa we are not doing. Ayurveda is unique there. We cannot treat for any disease. For headache, treat. No, that is not possible in Ayurveda. For fever, treat. No. For body pain, treat. No, that is not possible. You have to treat for the Rogi. Understand the Roga and understand the Rogi also. So these are nothing but a few things about Ayurveda. And about the immunity. Immunity is, see what is happening, everybody is telling eat Chavanaprasha, immunity will come. Eat whatever is there in your kitchen, prepare kashayam and drink, immunity will come. Mere wrong. That is not possible. You will land up in other problems. Please don't do that. Everybody cannot eat Chavanaprasha. If your digestive system is not all right, if you eat Chavanaprasha, you will land up in a problem. To improve your immunity, you should change your lifestyle, change your food habits, junk foods, oily foods, untimely food. Stop it. You can improve immunity. Now you just see from March to I think August now, August end. How many deaths are due to cardiac arrest in Bangalore? How many deaths are due to kidney problems in Bangalore? It reduced. You will be getting shocked in April. From last year to this year, I have the data with me. Last year to this year, death rate is reduced in Bangalore. So why it is reduced? Because people are sitting at home and eating at home food, or they are mentally peace at home. Whatever the corona or whatever it is, but they are having changes in the lifestyle. Or there may be some other reasons also, but what I'm telling is my analysis to that. Patients are not having cross infections. I talked to one of my close friend in a pediatrician. He's telling like no patient for it. You know why? Because kids are not getting cross infection. Cross infection, if they go to hospital, they will get disease from the hospital. So cross infection is reduced. There is no diarrhea. Kids are not having food from outside. They're not having vomiting. So change of lifestyle is very important to improve the immunity. We are also having in Ayurveda, we are having a lot of medicines to improve immunity, like Amritaballi you can use. If you are into my Facebook, on my Facebook, I'm giving every week one medicine plant in and around to us about the importance of that plant and use of that plant. Like Nelanelli, everybody knows Bhumi Amalaki. Samula, you have to take full plant, crush it, clean it, crush it, drink some juice of that Bhumi Amalaki, which will improve the immunity. Amritaballi, everybody using Amritaballi leaves. No, use the stem, use the use the plant, whole plant, crush it, prepare some decoction and drink. What is happening is like whatever is there in the kitchen, it is finished. Put everything and prepare decoction and drink. You will land up into gastric irritations. You may land up in some other problems. Don't do that. Ask with any Ayurvedic doctor what we can do to improve the immunity. What changes should be done with the diet, lifestyle. Immunity will not change within 1 or 2 months by eating Chavana Prasad. This is nothing but a business. It's nothing but a purely business is happening. But I don't know how to change that. But still, if you take like medicines like Amritaballi, take medicine like Tulsi, ginger, and pepper in a perfect dose. Don't just put one spoon each together and prepare decoction and drink. No. If you prepare decoction of certain some medicines, surely you can protect from the viral infections. Like turmeric. Every day one little turmeric into milk, and turmeric once again don't get from shop, and they add a lot of chemicals to that. Turmeric little into that and drink some milk, which will improve the immunity to the body. And drink a lot of water. Every day nasal drops. So I think I will finish here. I will next go to the question and answers if it will be welcome. Thank you all. I think I have covered very less, because Ayurveda I required. If I come to see one simple example, I can say Abhaya Amalaki Adhyaya. Ayurveda says that Abhaya Amalaki Adhyaya. Amalaki, Nellikai. It is the best rejuvenator in the world. If a person eats a Amalaki every day, he will be immortal. He is not having any death. There is some rules to eat that. The person has to clean from body, mind, and soul. He has to go to the plant, pray the plant, climb the plant, eat the Nellikai from there only, Amalaki, gooseberry there only. Then he will get that energy, or then will be the rejuvenation will happen. Now, what we are getting in the shop, I don't know what is meant by that. It's a big one. May not be having so much of quality of medicines. So like that, a lot of things are there we can discuss. So I thank Jesse, Lalbagh, and all the team, Persona team, and my friends there. Let us be happy and healthy. Let us be positive. Let us come out of this COVID. It's not a big disease. Don't think that COVID is a big thing. A lot of my friends got COVID positive, nothing happened to them. But still, let us take care of ourselves. Like social distance is a very important medicine there. I call it as a medicine. Social distance and use of mask. But mask using is very important. Like you should not touch every time. I recently visited to some bank. Like they are wearing a mask, and each time they're keeping down, putting up, keeping down, putting up, and talking to us. No use of that. So proper maintenance of 6 feet or 2 meter distance with the people, we can surely control the COVID. See, I'll give you some simple example of COVID. COVID is a waste virus. I can call it as a waste virus. It has only one lipid layer. Only one lipid layer. If you wash with the soap water, it dies. So no need of getting worried for the COVID virus. Oh, but let us be precautious. Let us take care of that ourselves. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, JC Lalbag. Thank you, everybody who are there in the panel now. So any questions? Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, President, can I take the privilege? President, can I take the privilege? Doctor, you started the talk by quoting Ayurveda means massage. And most of the time, massage is understood that it is for pleasure. And especially we are in the sales field, and a lot of incentives are given for us in the previous years, and they are promoted us, and definitely we enjoy it. But here in local, because it's basically whenever we go to Ayurvedic centers, they say it is only medicinal. So how you differentiate the massages as a pleasure as well as a medicinal?
Very good, sir. Very good question. See, I told you, swastasya swastarakshanam aturasya vikara prashamnam. To maintain the health of a healthy being, Abhyanga is explained in Ayurveda. Abhyanga is nothing but the massage. Only Abhyanga. I cannot exactly correlate to massage, but massage is a part of Abhyanga, I can say. Ayurveda told that Nityam Abhyangam Macharet. Every day apply oil to body and take bath. Why? It will maintain the skin. It will improve the bones, joints. So using of Abhyanga every day at home also. Take some around 20 to 30 ml oil, rub it together, apply from head to toe, keep it for 10 minutes and take bath. This is very good for health, to maintain the health of healthy being. So Abhyanga, we have to do it as a pleasure to improve the our skin tone, bones, or nervous system, muscles, or oleation to the external part of body is very much important. But when it comes for the treatment, Abhyanga is a part of treatment, or lot of around 65 to 100 varieties of treatments we can do in Ayurveda. Abhyanga Patrapinda Sveda, Abhyanga Shashtikishali Pinda Sveda, Abhyanga Churna Pinda Sveda, Abhyanga Dhara. Lot of therapies can be done as a treatment. For example, if a person is suffering from Sarvanga Vata Vikriti, Pata Dosha Vikriti, then Abhyanga with the Kshirabala Taila, Abhyanga with the Dhanvantra Taila, followed by Shashtikishali Pinda Sveda, followed by Patra Pinda Sveda, can be useful as a treatment. So pleasure and treatment varies a lot. For a full body pleasure or mind pleasure, take everyday Abhyanga. It's good for health. Abhyanga is not a big deal. Sit at home, take some oil. Best is Tila Taila. Good quality of Tila Taila. Take it, rub it. Ayurveda says that if it is not possible, full body, Shira Shravana, Padeshu Tam Visheshena Shilayet. Nothing but head, ears, and pada. Apply it and take bath. That will help you from controlling the diseases like anything with the head, because Ayurveda understand Shirasohi Pradhanatamaha. Nothing but main organ of the body is Shiras. We call three marmas: Shiras, Basti, and Hridaya. Basti and Hridaya. These are the three main marmas in Ayurveda. According to Ayurveda, if anything happens, the person will die. Shiras, Hridaya, and Basti. So every day applying oil to the full body with the any oil. My suggestion is Tila Taila is really good for health, to maintain the health of healthy being. As a treatment, lot of treatments we can do in by doing Abhyanga. I think I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and using the oil, we only take once in a month. Basically, when we go to salon, they
Okay.
apply on our head.
See, I will interrupt you, sir. Don't use anything too much of Karpura oils like Navaratna based oils to the head. That is not good for health. You carry your Tila with you, ask your salon person there to give a head massage. And too much of hitting to the head is also not right.
Thank you, sir. Prince, you're on mute. Prince, you're on mute. Prince, you're on mute. Unmute.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I was in trying to. Okay, very nice session, sir. Anybody else having questions?
Or else I will take a leave, because I will give my number. You can contact me, because I have a 3.5 months old baby at home. So
Uh, yeah, in fact, I have 6 months baby, and today, in fact, we were going through a trauma. Like we might be having COVID, and like we had this little bit temperature coming and going, but we were taking regular precaution and getting quarantine by ourselves. And I'm really happy. Most of the things have been sorted. Thinking that, I mean, it is just a simple virus, and we are all good and
yes,
taking regular
Prince,
things. And,
I'll interrupt you. I'll interrupt you. See, in the world history, if you take, no major corona for the kids.
yeah.
For the kids, for the babies, no history of corona.
Okay.
If you take a world data, India also, in Mangalore also, don't have a corona for the kids. That you can discuss with some pediatrician friends. If you have, you can discuss with them. So not to worry, but take precautions.
Yes, yes, yes. In fact, thank you very much. I'm sure most of them have got more than what is required, because, like, today, this information is not being known to many of the people, especially when we know that our motherland, our country, as ancient things have been such a useful immune, or to build ourselves, to stop against all the external things we can do by ourselves. And these are the, I mean, very clearly explained by Ayurveda. Thank you very much, Doctor. It's really informative and much required session for everybody. Maybe if there is no question, maybe I can ask Arya.
Malli raised a hand. Just, you can unmute, sir, and you can speak.
Yeah, Panduranga Malya.
Yeah. See, I am not an expert in Ayurveda. I did not understand many of the technical terms that you have used. But, what I wanted to ask you is, Ayurveda is not an instant solution for any disease. From what I observe, if I want to get cured and go to office within, let us say, 2 or 3 days of getting maybe a common cold, Ayurveda doesn't offer a solution there. Okay, allopathy seems to be a good option because it has a almost immediate relief is given. So allopathy does treat the symptoms rather than the disease for a majority of the time. Ayurveda seems to be a solution which is for the long term. It is a more of a slow acting solution that eventually turns to be a preventive solution. Okay, so that it cures you slowly, and then slowly after a few months, you never get that particular common cold or fever or something like that. But tell me one thing: is there any person who has undergone Ayurveda and has never contracted back any disease that he has already contracted once? Is there some sort of an evidence? Because see, we have in allopathy something called vaccine, okay, for smallpox, chickenpox. In Ayurveda we don't have something like that. So Ayurveda is not a very effective solution if you are going to be preventing yourself from ever getting that disease.
Okay.
And neither does Ayurveda have a solution for new diseases which have come in the last maybe 10 years. Because Ayurveda was invented ancient years ago when these diseases never existed. So
Okay.
these new diseases.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah, yeah.
I think Mr. Panduranga Malya, you are not went to a proper Ayurvedic doctor, or you are not met a proper Ayurvedic doctor to now. I'm not a great scientist or a great Ayurvedic doctor, but still I'm practicing last 11 years in Mangalore now. And as you told, these are all new invented diseases are invented by Westerners. Okay. And Ayurveda explained everything about it. I can give you each and every example if you give 1 more hour. I can give you each and every example, whatever you say, newly invented diseases according to Ayurveda. And as you told, if a person follows the Ayurvedic lifestyle, Ayurvedic method of food, Ayurvedic precautionary methods to control the diseases, he will never get a disease.
No, is there such a person? Can
1
you
minute.
point out?
I will just complete it. I will complete it. Is there a such person? If a person want to take it, surely I'll give you. If a person want to take a therapist, surely I can give that. But nobody will come and do it. But I have some patients who does it promptly. Up to now, they not had any diseases as such. I had one patient, I can give one Ayurvedic doctor only. He or she takes the therapy every year with me, all Panchakarma therapies, Ayurvedic lifestyle they follows. Up to now, no disease as such. Okay. And one more thing, Ayurveda is slow acting, as you told. It is merely wrong, because I can give you fever. With the fever, you come to me, I'll give medicine. If it is within 4 hours to 5 hours, if it is not cured, if it is not reduced, then I think I can stop the practicing also. So much of confidence for me in Ayurveda. And not only that, these are all Western materials. We are following back to them. Because of that, Ayurveda is diminishing. Mr. Panduranga Malya, the problem is like not the scientist, nothing but the doctors. I condemn my Ayurvedic doctors only because we are all half knowledge people. Our syllabus, if you see, our syllabus is full of 70% of allopathic science, 30% of Ayurveda. Then how we can expect the Ayurvedic doctor practice in Ayurveda? Then whom we have to blame? Either government or a college or a student or Ayurvedic doctor. Ayurveda can cure some diseases. I'm not saying that everything we cannot cure. Yesterday evening, I had one patient, one baby of 2 months with severe cardiac, complex cardiac, what is that name? I forgot the name. Complex cardiac disease. Died at night, 2 o'clock yesterday night. The baby came to me. I cannot do anything in that case. Nothing but Ayurveda is not the problem. Here the problem is like Ayurvedic doctors who taught us how we can treat it. I think Mr. Panduranga Malya, I think you are understood what I want to convey the things.
No, what will be the confidence level of a patient if a doctor says, okay, my knowledge is half, or I do not have complete.
You cannot say that, sir. Ayurvedic doctors cannot say half knowledge.
No, I'm saying they say that, I do not have complete knowledge of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is a pretty vast field. I know probably a little bit about Ayurveda. If a doctor says that, then what sort of a confidence will a patient have?
See, no need of saying to the patient. You have to treat the patient, right? See, what I'm telling that I have half knowledge means I have still need to learn a lot. Ayurveda has a lot of things to learn. Every day, Nityam Shastra Adhyayana, we have to do it. Every day I do it. I personally do it. Every day we sit at home, we have to read at least some books. Is that means allopathic science are having full knowledge?
No, neither do they, but they have specialties. I agree. Allopathic people do
Ayurveda
not.
also having specialties. Kaya, Bala, Grahor, Dvanga, Shalya, Damshtra, Jara, Vrisha. 8 specialties are explained in Ayurveda. Pediatrics came now. Ayurveda explained Kaumar Bhritya. As you told, the immunization. Ayurveda, the first science which is explained immunization by Kashyapa Samhita about Swarna Vacha, putting a gold medicine, gold prepared bhaje, the medicine to the baby, the kids, which is explained in Ayurveda by Kashyapa Samhita. Immunization. Recently, they are Westerners are doing that immunization to the kids. Still, they are getting chicken pox. We have to laugh at them. Chicken pox injection, they are giving it. Or mumps injection, they are giving. Still, the kids are getting mumps. Then what is that science? Is it a science?
Yeah. Maybe, doctor, like I totally agree with you.
No,
To
see, Prince, I'm not saying to agree or disagree. What is the thing is like, we have to sit and think what is right and what is wrong.
yeah.
The problem is
Maybe,
like with us is like Westerneries are inside our mind. I always say to my friends and my known people, we got independence for the nation, not to our mind. Independent nation we got it. Still we are back of allopathic science. I'm not saying the allopathy is wrong. Allopathy may be right, but only the emergency. Why? Emergency also Ayurveda can be do, but problem is like knowledge transferred is less. Whom to blame? Whom we can blame there? Cannot be blamed for the government systems.
So in ancient systems, ancient times, people came back from the wars wounded and they were treated. So there
Yes.
was some sort of an emergency model used for treatment.
Yes, in Ayurveda was there. Problem is like, the system, syllabus. Sir, Mr. Pandurang Malle, sir, I will give you my syllabus of my college. Whom can be changed? Whom to ask? Government?
maybe I can add value. I mean, just a comment on the same. In India, we have so much information, but the sad
Yes.
part is it is not been transformed from the
Exactly.
right point to. It might be we might have written it or vocally explained it to other people, and most of the knowledge it might be related to Ayurveda or Vedas or yoga or most of the things. Maybe a lack of sharing of knowledge in the right platforms, maybe to the right society, which has not reached today. Having maybe in allopathic or maybe Western, they believed in sharing the knowledge and they had so-called patenting to safeguard their knowledge, which
Prince,
was
I'll
maybe,
interrupt you. Recently, the turmeric, they wanted US to patent it.
yeah, it's
Fools, we
been
are not ready to, it's our science, we are not ready to patent it. And US is doing it. Ashwagandha, Japanese are doing it. Study on Ashwagandha, Japanese are doing it.
maybe the fundamentals of sharing knowledge and copyrights of the issue was maybe very much prevailed in the ancient, where information is not shared to the local people, maybe different caste wise, and maybe the how it has
Yes.
been set up. And that
Exactly.
is where the information is not being shared. Might
Exactly.
be right now with the era of digital filtration to the society, this information might be easily available, and I'm sure this I strongly believe Ayurveda because I've been in the place where even today 90% of the things what I take, it might be in the name of they call it Agrada Kasaya, Idu Kasaya. I mean, I am so happy and
Good.
got most of the time instant relief. And in fact, even after me telling me that I'm going through some maybe some this thing, but I'm all pretty confident it's because of this things. Maybe I totally understand that maybe emergency cases, latest techniques can be used or technology allopathic or might be used, but most of the things it is always present. Preventing is much more essential than I mean taking I mean the medicines for the things what we see. So maybe we can debate a lot on this, and these topics I've been very much interested. And I'm coming from I mean, I from Kannada medium, and my subject was Hale Kannada. And for me, most of the things what you said was very clearly understood and thrilled me. My all this slokas, and it was very interesting and very informative. I'm sure many of us have enjoyed this and got this information really much needed.
Thank
And
you.
they can see home medicines, remedies, and get yourself a better lifestyle and have a better living in the coming decades and years, where we can still build a strong backbone with our existing Ayurveda and other preventive things, where our country, I mean, our ancestors have helped us with this information.
Thank you.
Maybe Arya, I would expect you. I mean, if you could help us with the vote of thanks, it'll be great. Arya, okay. Maybe I guess she's offline.
Yeah,
Nitin,
so much, Doctor, for briefing us. You have just so clearly today. Really a very informative. It was really a very informative session. Thank you so much, Doctor, for your valuable points with this. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Also, I want to thank ZV ma'am, Surgeon Egg, for her present and support. And also, I want to thank the team behind person, Praveen Peter sir and President, for conducting yet another wonderful session, which is totally very informative and worth. And also thank all the backers, which is past, present, office barrier, and all the members for being here. Special thank you to the participants who have been constantly joining us every Sunday, and thanking each one of you who are present here. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
thank you so much, Arya. And thank you everybody who has joined this program. And have a happy Sunday. And wish you a good week. See you same time, same place next week. Maybe we have Peter raising his query. Over to you, sir. I'm sorry.
I
Go ahead.
just complimented you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, guys. See you same time next Sunday with the amazing next program. Thank you again for Persona, Preston Foundation, and A1 Logics for giving this technology and this platform for everybody. Happy Sunday. Thank you. Bye-bye.